Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome to today's live stream. I just got to make sure that I talk. Awesome. All right, so we are loading back into Everlight where we left off last time. Let's see here. What did we do last time? Last time was... Wow, I can't even think. Last time we got our last companion, who I'll probably be taking with us. We met a golem who could talk and had a soul. We sent him to the Creators Guild, and today I do believe we are going to be working with the Creators Guild again in the middle of Everlight in order to get something. I know we're going after one of the runes, but aside from that, I don't remember. What do we need? Find Ilbertius Watley. Right. That's what we were working on. What is this? I'm guessing that's one of the scribbled notes.
Interesting.
So let's go talk here. There are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Greetings. Say, could you help me with something? I'm looking for a man called Ilbertius Watley.
Ilbertius what? Never heard of him. Sorry.
No problem. Tiara's blessing. Let's see. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for someone named Ilbertius Watley. Ever heard of him?
Watley? Nah, I don't think so.
I see. Thanks.
All right,
Now,
we
would
got
you
one
look
left
at
to
that?
try.
Excuse me, madam. I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for a man named Ilbertius Watley. He's supposed to live here.
Watley? Oh, you mean that beggar? Ah, he lives here. Does nothing but beg for coins at the marketplace all day long. What do you want from him?
Long story. Much obliged.
All right, so he's over here in the marketplace. Ah, here he is. Okay.
A fine plan.
Well, come on, get over here
As you
quicker.
want. Got it.
I love how you
Sure,
can,
yes, of
how they'll
course.
stay even after you click, if you click fast enough.
Will do.
Because, like, you can
Fine.
do this
A
and end
fine
up
plan.
making a
Understood.
funnel,
yes, of
essentially.
course.
It won't make them go any faster, but it's something to pass. It's a little something to pass the time.
I think that's him.
A coin, fair lady. Please, the old father will reward you for your generosity.
Are you Sir Ilbertius Watley?
Yes, I am. Who are you? How do you know my name?
We're here because of the island in the Black Sea.
That accursed island. Tiara's breath. Here I thought I was done with it for good.
Not quite.
You seem bitter about it.
How did you guess? I sacrificed everything I had just for some deluded fantasy. From a nobleman in Tiara's grace to a beggar in the mud district. Quite the career, isn't it? And all because of some deluded childhood dream. Because I wanted to believe I'm special. Let's not talk about it.
Well, we know for a fact that it exists, and we want to find it.
What?
The island exists, and we have reason to believe there's something on it that we need. And we've been told that you tried to excavate an old Hibernian portal that could lead us there.
Forgive me, but this is a lot to take in.
But the portal exists?
Yes. Yes, it does. But it's useless. Just a piece of stone.
Another question. We were told that you consider yourself part Hibernian, like the Queen.
Well, not anymore. But yes, I believed that for a very long time.
How come?
Long story. The short version is that I've had these strange dreams ever since I can remember. Dreams of turquoise marble, of old rituals and ancient dragons. But they were always so vivid, like a real memory.
And that led you to believe they were?
That and the fact that I've always felt different from others. But then again, who doesn't? In the end, the Creators Guild was right. I had nothing to back up my claims.
So, you used up all your wealth to find that island?
Yes. As you probably know, no one was willing to fund my expedition. So, I decided to take the matter into my own hands. Looking back, I can't believe how obsessed I was. Even when I sold the house my family had lived in for generations, I didn't see where that route was ultimately bound to take me. But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you understand.
How did you learn of that island?
That's complicated. What it ultimately amounted to were some vague explorers' diaries, dreams, and an active imagination.
And that's all?
No, it's not. But please understand that this is a very painful chapter of my past, which I prefer to remain closed.
What exactly did you hope to find on that island?
Wealth. At least, that was part of it, and what I told my potential patrons. Then, of course, there was my supposed Hibernian heritage. But, all that aside, Hibernian culture has always fascinated me. I studied archaeology in Greyfell, and as most archaeologists, I was always laughed at. Most people still consider it an expensive hobby for nobles rather than a true craft. I wanted to prove them wrong.
Be that as it may, we need to find a way to get to that island, and building a ship isn't an option. Can you show us that portal?
Haven't you listened? It doesn't work.
We need to try. Can you take us there?
Fine. I can, but only under one condition. You need to pay me. Now, believe me, I wouldn't ask this if I had a choice, but leaving this place during the busiest hours of the day means I'll end up with an empty belly tonight. Just give me 30 gold. That should last me for a week.
Can I just give him a... Yeah, see, look, 60.
Take 60.
Oh,
A generous soul.
very generous of you. Thank you. Meet me at the excavation site, will you? I need to take care of something first.
Okay, see you there.
Sure, no problem. So that is give more than the bare minimum when asked for help.
Corporal?
All right, so we have to come all the way over here. We do have a portal here, so let's move over here.
To give it all up for your dream and then fail. That must hurt.
But not uncommon. Most dreams and ambitions aren't bound to become reality. We only like to tell ourselves otherwise. Let me know what you need.
Yep, you're traveling. That's... Oh, hello.
You read my mind. Damn it! I need
Killed one of our
Whoa,
heroes.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this?
Certainly.
Child's play. What? Yes?
As you
Run! All right, I need you to heal. Thank you. Potion. Who's shooting? Oh, you are. Let's do a feint and a mesmer's lance over here. Let's get a war cry. And a paradox, if I can.
Help me for
The paradox doesn't heal very much.
What is it? Let me know what you need.
Corporal, if your life
You
depends
cannot
on
leave us now. Get up.
Dang it! Who didn't make it? Me? Oh, brother. All right.
Well,
Where am I? Am here? Okay. So we're all here.
what?
That was a lot of unexpected damage really, really fast. Did not expect
As you
that to
require.
happen. Although, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have.
Dearest breath. You really killed them all. Just who exactly are you?
A former soldier. So this is the portal.
Yes.
Did you reconstruct it?
No, it was still intact when we found it. Which is more than strange, but that's also where the mystery ended. We couldn't activate it, even with the portal stone.
How did you find it in the first place? And what makes you believe it's connected to the island?
Hibernian stone tablets. You see, similar to the Shapers, the Hibernians had developed a magic that allowed them to travel great distances within a short amount of time through portals. By stepping through an active portal, it took you wherever its counterpart was located.
Teleportation.
Yes, but much safer and also available to the common folk.
I see. And how do you know this portal's counterpart is on the island?
Another long story, for which I assume you don't have the time. Suffice to say that I found a kind of map, one that outlined all the Hibernian portals, how they used to be back in their era.
Interesting. And these portal stones were required to activate them.
Yes, but as I said, it didn't help. I paid a fortune to buy it from a Chilean merchant, but I might as well have sung my incantations on a brick.
Where is that stone now? Can I see it?
You're really stubborn, aren't you? No, you can't. Because I threw it away.
Why?
Because it was useless. It was useless. Like all of this sodding, pointless horseshit I ruined my life for. Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. This place, it just brings up memories.
Where did you throw it away? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. There's a small shack near the old river watch in the southwest. That was the day I had finally realized that I had been chasing a ghost all along. You'll try to find it, won't you? I can see it. Please. I don't know who you are, but believe me, it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Let me be the judge of that. Will you wait here?
If you insist. It's not as if I'm missing anything in that sodding city.
All right, I am going to walk down to the portal, or to the stone this time. I'm going to sell it that we can sell. Let's control move to here.
Easy.
While I fix some stuff over on my other monitor real quick. That was not what I meant to do. Right, I forget it pauses when you do that. Completely forgot that fact. Let's see here. I had to remember how to rotate the camera. Really? That's as far as I told you to go? Okay. What if I tell you to attack move down here?
Everything has an end.
And then we follow you. How's that sound? So, normally this would be the point where I'd ask how everybody's doing, but there's nobody in chat. So, how's everybody going? Or how's everybody today? Yeah. Live streaming by myself. Greatest thing ever. Yay! I mean, to be fair, it is a Saturday afternoon. Theoretically, there should be a lot of other people streaming. However, I'm not seeing any of my normal people streaming. No, that doesn't mean anything. Hold up. This seems to be being weird. Huh. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Need to come over here.
There. I think that's the shack Watley was talking about.
So we found the portal stone.
Look at that. Could this be the stone?
Show me. Yes, that might be it. Though, that's interesting. This stone, it's ornamented with Hibernian runes, but it looks a lot like our Shaper rune.
Interesting. Well, let's get back to Watley.
Yes, let's.
A fine plan.
Hello, my friend.
Watley? We found...
By the... What? How is that possible?
The portal. I think it reacted to me.
But... This doesn't make sense. No, this is a dream. This isn't happening.
Well,
I need to see.
Yes?
As he runs through the portal.
Blazes, stop!
Too late. We need to follow him.
Seems we don't have a choice.
Choose a faction to aid you on this mission. Elves, humans, or orcs. Let's take humans.
Though some cartographers may claim otherwise, the maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Fiara, many ships have fallen victim to its stormy waters, causing the number of expeditions to diminish.
Hey, Lucas Laughter. How are you doing today?
Tiara's breath. It worked.
It felt just like traveling with a godstone.
Only that this seems to have been a one-way road. The portal is closed.
what about the portal stone?
I don't know. It seems empty. Activating that portal must have used up all of its energy. Question is, where's Watley? And is it just my imagination, or is the sun a bit lower than when we stepped through?
Possible. It's the same effect that occurs when using teleportation magic, a distortion in the fabric of time. In any case, I believe we should look for Watley. This doesn't bode well.
Agreed. Let's follow the path. He can't have gone far.
I like
Corporal.
it. It's definitely different than the previous two.
Yes, of course.
Not that I remember their story. I just remember little bits and pieces of gameplay.
Hard to believe we're suddenly thousands of miles from Everlight. But there is something unique to this island, isn't there?
Yeah. There's hardly any magical signatures around us. Whoever lived or lives here, they haven't been in contact with the outside world yet.
A long, long time ago, very long ago, when they initially came out, which was, to be honest, all that I remember is a little bit about SpellForce 2 and that you had rune warriors. That's all I remember about either game. I have both.
Leave it to me.
Just not something that I've ever gone back and played with my memory later. Oh, that was SpellForce 1? Oh, okay. Then I never played SpellForce 2. I need to go back and play them at some point. Partially to see if the story combines with this.
They will fall.
Which I'm guessing it does. It's just one of those things that I never, Wait, what? Oh, I have to do it on an enemy? Huh. It's just one of those things that I never did growing up. I never went back and played them. Yeah, I kind of figured that they would be connected in a way. A prequel, of course it is.
Yashwas Kenyar, Sro Cesar, Sro Deshar, Kaslanul Desha, Yash Guslan, Desyar.
I really don't like Medusas. Alright, let's get a Blizzard in. Let's get a Firebolt back here. An Interrupt if she... Nope, we missed it. Alright, another Fireball. Spark. Let's get a heal back here.
Whatever's necessary.
Alright, there's another one here behind the trees that I can't see.
Bugger and blast it. Who were these creatures? And what took you so long?
We entered the portal just after you. The teleportation caused a distortion in time.
Oh, of course. The writings mentioned that. Well, thanks for saving me. And sorry for being so mindless. These creatures, I thought they were going to kill me.
Who is this man?
I don't know. He must be one of the locals. But he doesn't seem to understand our tongue.
Tunde, I do.
Fine. Now I'm lost.
So am I. How can you know our language?
Because we are both Kalal. You come from the Forsaken Land, which our people left behind hundreds of generations ago. Though your way of speaking is strange, be that as it may, I am not worthy of answering your questions. I will take you to our Yaris. She has predicted the arrival of outsiders, and it seems that her readings have become true. You will free us from Shar's snakespawn.
We come from the same land? You mean, you're also from Nortander?
Yes, but our ancestors left it behind. It's a long tale, and again, not one I am worthy of telling.
Who is this Shar?
Lakeshi, a renegade, a traitor. But our Yaris will tell you all.
All right, then take me to your Yaris.
Wait, Yaris? Tunde. This sounds a lot like the Hibernian tongue. Are you Hibernians?
Not directly. But again, our Yaris is better fit to explain that. Now please follow me.
Yeah, I may have to go back and play SpellForce 1 and SpellForce 2 now. Okay. Do we have anything else on this? He went that way. Okay, let's go this way. There's always that difficult decision between do you follow the person or do you explore the island? Well, yeah, obviously. I might have some other live stream games in the middle.
Let me know what you need.
Child play.
Just because...
That way?
Probably. I'll probably figure out whatever it is as soon as I get there. That's usually the way it works. Alright. Improved planks for humans. Which is good. We do need that. Oh, the portal keystone is only a partial. Alright. What else do we have? Stuff over there. You know. Oh, cool. We can... Oh, well, hello.
Let us make this quick.
Go away, please. Thank you. There's loot I want. Ah, food. Right. I forgot that you can loot that. A snake spear. How original. Alright. Nothing there. Anything over here? No, and I can't go up that. Okay, and we're back here now. You know, we'll be able to explore it later. Let's go talk to these guys and get our base set up. Especially if I'm going to keep having to attack them. Having the base up and running will probably make things a whole lot easier. Oop, wrong way.
Yakul!
SWTOR, Mekil. I thought the snake spawn got you.
They almost did. These people saved me.
Interesting.
They are from the Forsaken Land, Yakul. Just as she read from the stars.
By the name of the sun. Outsiders. Are they... I mean, do they speak our tongue?
We do. And I bet we have as many questions as you have.
I see. Gallus Danwaji, outsider. Thank you for saving this man. You have no idea what his death would have brought upon our village.
I promised to take them to the Yaras. Can you let us in?
I believe so. Take them to the Yaras, Mekil. She will want to know the stars spoke the truth. It was an honor, outsider.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me into the village. However,
Now
you have
would
more
you look at
speech.
that?
Tondia, outsider.
Or you don't. I'm
Did
guessing
he
we're
just
going over
say
here.
Star readings?
As I said, our Yaras foresaw your
I
coming.
see the outsiders have
She
arrived.
read it from the...
Yaras. Yes, they have. Just as you predicted. And they saved me from the snake spawn.
Then you already have my gratitude, stranger. Mekil, you may leave.
Of course.
All right. Bye, Mekil.
Well then. I'm Ashar, holy Yaris of the Ulias tribe. What's your name?
I assume Yaras means leader.
Not precisely, but yes. I am the leader of this village. So tell me, who am I talking to?
I'm Tahar. That man, he said you foresaw our coming.
I read the stars, yes. They told me that soon a stranger would come, one seeking for something to end a curse put upon his land.
The Bloodbud.
Don't tell me. Our tribe has left the Forsaken Land for a reason, and whatever is happening there, it does not concern us. All that matters is that the stars sent you to save us from Shar, and that we, should you succeed, give you the Kasarlanthep stone in return.
Okay.
I hate to disappoint, but me being here doesn't have anything to do with the stars.
Yes, it does, even though not in the way you think. What I do, reading the constellations, it is merely interpreting a pattern that is already there. You see, we sentient beings like to consider ourselves separate from the world, but the truth is, we aren't. We're part of a complex whole. Characters, events, catastrophes, they repeat, maybe in a different shape, but with the same core. They are patterns ingrained into the fabric of existence.
Fascinating. This is just what the Hibernian priests always said.
In other words, you're saying that us being here is part of a pattern? So, your people fled from the mainland?
Yes, we did, which is why we were able to talk to one another. But that was a long, long time ago. And since you will probably ask, we left because we were persecuted.
Persecuted? Why?
Because of our faith. We followed the ancient teachings of the Hiberians, and though we were only a few and our faith was peaceful, the priestess of Tiara did not approve. We started to roam the lands in search of a new home, but wherever we went, people drove us away. Until one day, one of our sages found a portal. You can imagine the rest.
What is that? Luckily, I'm pulling it up on a separate computer. That looks partially familiar. Why does that look familiar?
So, you worship the Hibernians?
No, they weren't gods. We follow their teachings.
Which are...
Quite simple. I know most remember the Hiberians as brutal dragon hunters, but they were so much more. I even dare say that their downfall was the worst that could happen to Io. But this is a complex matter. If you are truly interested, read one of our parchments. You should be able to decipher the writing.
Oh, trust me. I'll do that.
Actually, currently we're not in Nortender. Mullendeer's on that map? I guess. No. Wow. One sec. Let me pull that up on the other monitor. Oh yeah, right in the middle of the Darklands. Reconnection. What do you mean reconnection? My OBS told me that reconnection was successful. But what reconnection? So we're in the White Sea? Huh. All right. I didn't realize that we were in the White Sea. I thought we were someplace a little bit different. All right. Oh, wrong buttons.
Queen Aelith is a direct descendant from the Hibernians.
Who?
Right. You wouldn't know. And you never wanted to return to Fiara?
No.
No.
The Xarlanthep stone?
Yes, the ones who created the relic you are looking for.
You mean the Shapers?
If that is how you call them, yes.
So, we help you, and you give us the Nexus Stone in return. Is that the deal?
I don't know the stone by that name, but yes, if you help us resolve our problem, you can have it.
You don't even want to know what we need it for?
No. As I said, the outside world doesn't concern us anymore.
All right, what do you need help with? Your Medusa problem, I assume, and this Shar who's controlling them?
Yes, but it's a bit more complicated. Shar is my son.
Oh boy.
Where should I start? I have two sons, Dul and Shar. According to the Hiberian traditions, it was set that Dul would succeed me as the next Yaras. As you can imagine, this was never easy. Shar never accepted Dul as the legitimate firstborn.
I think I can see where this is going.
It's not that simple. You see, their father died when they were both very young, and that shaped their personalities in very different ways. Shar was frail, sensitive, and emotional. He was always sick, had horrible nightmares, and often talked about these voices he heard.
He heard voices?
Yes. Not only during the night, sometimes even in broad daylight.
What did they say?
All kinds of things. But nowadays, I simply think it was him having a too active imagination.
What kind of dreams did he have?
Everything, really. A lot of it revolved around his father's death. And then he had this one about the sacrificed woman.
The sacrificed woman?
Yes. According to him, he always found himself in some temple-like room surrounded by strange, puppet-like creatures. He walked down a hallway until he stepped into a room where there was a woman lying on an altar. I talked to our shaman about this, but he said that it might simply be his fragile mind. Now I believe that it also had something to do with his magic. A lot of gifted children suffer from strange dreams like that one.
And Dul, your firstborn?
He was the exact opposite. He was strong, always healthy and good with people, but hardly ever showed emotion. It was almost as if he was destined to succeed me.
You know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of Raistlin and Caramon from Dragonlance. Except it was the mother that died, and actually I think father died too. But yeah, one was like super strong, never got sick, all of that, and the other one had bad dreams, had magic, was super frail.
How did your husband die?
His heart just stopped beating. A rare disease that had run in his family's blood for generations.
My condolences. What was their relationship?
Well, Druzzl was very distant toward Shar, and Shar hated Druzzl with a passion. The day things got truly complicated was when Shar discovered his magic. His talent was enormous.
Who taught him? I assume you don't have universities on this island.
You are right. We don't. My duties as Yaris kept me from teaching him myself, so it was mainly the old shaman who died 2 years ago that taught him. But as I said, his talent was enormous. He didn't need much guidance.
Let's cut to the chase. Where did the Medusae come from?
Well, it all happened a month ago. One night, Shar and Druzzl were gone. The next morrow, our village was surrounded by snake spawn, rallied behind my Shar.
Being a talented mage is one thing, but where did all these Medusae come from? The snake spawn, as you call them.
A ritual. An invocation that has been passed down in our tribe for generations. You see, we do not know war on this island, and fate willing we never will, which is why we are practically defenseless. But that does not mean we are naive. Should our people ever be threatened by outsiders, whether they come by the portals or by ship, the snake spawn would protect us.
So, Shar used this ritual to bind the Medusae to his will?
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't even know Medusae could be conjured.
So you can read from the stars, but you didn't see that coming.
Yes, I knew Shar was trouble, and I knew how much he despised his brother, but to go that far? No. Maybe I was just blind, but I didn't expect that to happen.
But what did he want? Force you to make him the next Yaras instead?
Worse. He said that since we are too blind to see, he would take matters in his own hands and enforce the trial of brothers.
Of course.
I don't understand.
In the Hibernian Empire, it actually wasn't custom for the firstborn child of the emperor to succeed him. Instead, their heirs had to compete in a ritualized duel, which mostly ended deadly for one of the parties. That way, or so the Hibernians figured, there would never be a weakling on the throne.
They forced siblings to kill each other? That's brutal.
You're right, it is. As much as our people admired the Hiberian faith, this wasn't a custom we ever adopted. Be that as it may, for the month, Shar has had his snake spawn abduct villagers to help him restore the ruin up north, so that it's worthy of hosting the trial. Once that is done, he wants to challenge his brother to a fight at the mountain altar. You see where this is going. You need to bring him to reason.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't take on his entire army by myself.
I know that. So the first step should be to free at least some of our people he has taken prisoner. After that is done, we can discuss further steps.
These villagers your son holds captive, where can I find them?
As far as I know, he took most of them to the ruin up north, but the place is heavily guarded by snake spawn, and he has shut himself in, so you can't go there yet. For now, it would suffice if you took care of the smaller camp just north of the village. I feel bad to ask this of you, Tahar, but frankly our hands are bound. I just have to trust the stars that I'm not sending you into your doom.
Don't worry, we've fought worse.
Yes, I guess you have.
Why do you need me for this? You're his mother. Can't you just talk sense into him yourself?
Believe me, I've tried. And to be honest, until the first death, I thought that this was another one of his tantrums. But when the first villager his snakes captured on that first morning tried to run, he simply ordered them to shoot an arrow right through his throat. And Shar promised that if we make any attempts to stop him, he will take this even further. You see, Tahar, we aren't fighters. Our magic is meant to protect, to heal, and our weapons are only meant for fish and deer. But these snake creatures, you saw how dangerous they are. Right now, there is nothing we can do.
If we do this, can you also help us return to the mainland?
Yes, I believe I can. Our Valis, our village shaman, knows a lot about the ancient portals. But until we have our people back, he won't be able to help you.
Okay.
How am I supposed to make him see reason?
If only I knew. Talk to him, convince him, make him realize what he has done. Just try not to hurt him, will you? But as I said, first of all, our people need to be freed. As long as the village is defenseless, we can't provide you with the means to take down his camp. I'll be here if you need anything. Now good luck, Tahar. And for what it's worth, sorry for burdening you with this.
It's alright. It's alright. Alright, so we have another speech down here. There's a godstone. Do we have any traders or anything like that? Don't know. We'll have to explore and find out.
Tandai, you're the outsider, aren't you? Interesting.
Okay. Can't talk to you yet. What's up this way? I can still see part of the barrier. To the mountain, huh? So I could just walk in and walk out whenever I want. That's interesting. So here's my question. Why doesn't Shar use that to his advantage? Because in theory, wouldn't he be able to just walk in and walk out whenever he wanted as well?
Let's see.
Sure.
Alright, what's down here? And I think it's funny that they put the barrier along the cliff face, but then up here, it just stops at the cliff of a mountain.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, so there's farms, there's watchtowers.
Yes, of course.
No traders, however, that I've found. Well, you guys are going to love this trick.
Sure.
Alright, let's see if we can go back out this side. I think we can. I think I can just walk through right here. I guess we'll find out in a second, huh? Or a minute. Why'd you guys go that way? I guess this is the entrance in and out now. Alright. Oh, more magic stuff.
Fish, forests, fields. They really have it all, don't they? I can understand why the islanders are so fond of this place.
Alright, so we have a town center over here. Can I just take the town center as mine and build up? Oh, hello.
Whatever's necessary.
Yeah, you're not going to last very long. Told ya. Well, hello. A Shakrar totem.
I will do as I must.
Oh, we can attack it. What does this do?
Now would you
Gives
look at
me
that.
loot.
Are the Medusae attracted to that
Gold and serpent stones. You know, I don't
Fair
know.
enough. Let's do this.
Alright, so let's get a paradox in here. That is kind of useful, actually. Fireball, fire spark.
All right, here goes nothing.
Sweet. That wasn't too bad. Alright, nothing there. They didn't drop anything. Had a little lag spike there, but that's alright. Nothing over here either.
As you want.
Finally.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Uh-huh.
I love how the initial answer is
Let's see what we can do.
Take them down.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corpses. Get an entangling shot back here. Oh, yes.
Leave it to me.
Bye-bye. All right. Now, I know there's gold back here. Okay.
The wide open sea. My, how I miss this. I guess we can't take a little break here, Tahar? Take off our boots and lay down in the sun a little?
You think now is the time for this?
All right, all right. Sorry for trying to enjoy life a little.
It would have been perfectly fine with me. Signet of the Creators Guild, plus focus, gold, and Elven Research Schematic strengthened plates. Alright, so more strengthened plates. Which I'm fine with. Oh, that's a one-handed weapon. Okay. Thought it was a bow for a minute earlier when we looted it.
Let us make this quick.
Guess we're going to be control clicking just in case we run across anything.
They will fall.
No. Well, I mean, okay. They'll get down here eventually. What do we have? We've got a Winter's Staff of Ambient Magic and some gold. Alright, let's go get these guys now. Because now that we've aggroed them, they will just follow us.
Easy.
See? Hi, guys. Interesting. They're just running past. You missed. Well, at least none of us got hit. So there is at least that.
Really?
Oh, look. Another Medusae. Huh. Even after we already looted that. Interesting. Alright. Well, I know we've got one spider left. And more Medusa. They're not dropping anything anymore.
Easy.
It's kind of sad.
I will do as I must.
Oh, there you are.
You read my mind. Whatever's necessary.
Just give up.
Who was that? Uram, I think?
Leave it to me. You're serious about this, aren't you? Fine.
Alright, another Serpent Stone. I'm guessing we're going to need these for something. Don't know.
Pathetic.
Interesting. What does that do? I think it prevented me from like casting anything.
Child's play.
Huh. Okay. So more ruins.
Everything has an end, as you require.
Although I didn't see this earlier. Wood. Okay.
Here we go.
So we can go in there, but I can't actually, like, see what's in there. There's a whole huge thing up here. Oh, it's just part of the same room.
Interesting.
Yep. All right, so the man-eater and some gold. What about this? Can I do anything with this? What is it? A transmutation altar and a portal stone altar. Okay. What else do we have going on then? I really should just go around the outside and then work my way in like I have before. So, back out to the outside of everything.
Let's see what we can do.
Well, it takes us forever to get there. And I do literally mean forever. I love the follow camera sometimes. It makes it easier for me not having to pan the camera around when I tell them to go long distances. But yeah, it still takes a while to get everywhere. Okay. Let's see what else is out here.
Fine.
This also explores a decent chunk of land up top. Either that or we already explored that decent chunk of land up top. More iron. Well, not more iron, but iron. This way, please. Any caves? Not that I can see. There's something here, though. Not that there's anything actually in there. And a skeleton, but I don't think I can do anything with that because it's not highlightable. So let's just keep going then. Alright, I had to check the other side of the stone. Just in case. Okay, we can't actually walk through the water. That's kind of sad. Although, was ist dies?
You read my mind. Next.
That helped. Let's get a paradox in here. Does he have some sort of health on hit thing? He might. Alright, what do we have out here? There's a couple things out here, actually. We've got Elven Research Sherwood Longbows. Equipped with longbows, granting increased range and damage. Okay. Cure of all cures, a focus potion, and some gold.
Now would you look at that?
And the other one should give us food. Yep. I was sitting there going, what's the button I'm looking for?
Get ready. Yes. Just give the word.
Okay. Bye-bye, Medusa. These used to be docks. Wonder what happened out here.
Here we go.
Alright, so we got food.
Let's see.
What is in here? We've got a green robe of focus and a cabriolet of regeneration. Oh, we're almost straight up anyway.
Finally.
I was kind of hoping that the camera had been around in a different direction. Do it again. Interrupt.
What is it?
Chink. Bye. Oh, look, another
Fair enough. Let's
altar
do this.
totem thingy. Oh, that siege damage is so useful. So glad I gave him that.
Now would you look at that?
Alright, more gold and another serpent stone. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can really... Okay. Alright. A dead end of sorts. I guess we are technically close to the top of the island.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what we might be dealing with up this way.
Will do.
Let us make this quick. I will do as I must.
Here goes nothing.
Crunch. Okay, I'm guessing up here is maybe where we're not supposed to go? Or is where we're not supposed to go going to be blocked? I hate these things. Especially when they manage to spawn little ones. Which they didn't. Good. Okay. Anything back here? Because sometimes... I almost said usually, but sometimes... these things are guarding other things. Well, hello?
They will fall.
Boom. Well, there's no point in me wasting a fire spark on that. Alright. What else is over this way?
Fine.
Hello. We get another man-eater and a healing potion. And I can keep going on top of this mountain. Well, until there, anyway. Alright, so what is in this chest? It's just sitting here, waiting for us to show up. Loot. Iron. Alright, I like all of the bits and pieces that we're going to start with before we actually start. Alright, so let's keep following the road. Or roads, as the case may be.
You got it.
Alright.
Here we go.
There's stuff over here, too. Like more Medusa.
Leave it to me.
No you don't.
Plan.
Well, that is so useful, being able to do that.
Let me know what you need.
And here, let's throw... Or not.
Whatever's necessary.
Oh, and now it's starting to rain. Or storm.
Now would you look at that?
Granted, we heard a crack of thunder when we got here, too, so... Another serpent stone. Oh, wait, no. Run! Keep running. I think we're missing a fire staff. You got fire. You have... Oh, undead. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay. Now we can come back and face this guy. As soon as I fix my ears. Oh, there's two of them. Great. Entangling shot, please.
Go. Don't let down your guard.
Give me a fireball now. Another fire spark.
Uh-huh.
No damage. Best way to have a fight. Alright, so we get another core and another core.
Just give the word.
I call them cores. They're just parts of ice golems. Is that really it that's down here? Well, we can get past this rock. Or it thought we could get past that rock for a minute. Alright, fine. Fine. Come back up here. So this is where we need to go. So I'm going to avoid that for now.
Easy.
And, yeah. Have some water while I run back up here. Just run past. Okay, now you can attack the snakes.
Let's do this.
Give me a fireball.
So, what's the plan?
It's to start doing damage all over the place. That's the current plan.
Easy.
Alright, let's get a traditional heal in here. I mean, if you want to follow me, you can, but...
Finally.
I'm not going to attack currently.
Will do. You read my mind. That must be the ruin the Yaris mentioned. The one where Shar wants to hold the trial of Bro.
Oop.
Blazes. Look at it. It's enormous.
And he's asking the villagers to rebuild it? That's interesting.
Okay. So we're not going in there. We're just running past.
Get ready.
Another lag spike. Don't know exactly what those are coming from, but that's okay.
That way?
Alright. Gotta remember there's stuff on the wall when we eventually go in there. Oh boy. This will be fun.
I know what you need.
No, you don't.
What is it?
I think this is a bear pelt. Yep, bear pelt and some more fangs.
Here we go.
Let's destroy this while our health regenerates. Kind of. Or not. I guess not works too. Gold and another serpent stone. I do know where there is at least one more serpent stone.
Understood.
Not sure beyond that. Alright, there's a blessed mace. How about coming back down here? That looks like that's going to be this road. So let's at least come up here and check.
Let's do this.
And then I don't know how much of the interior of this I can actually... Well, there does seem to be other places that I can go. So we just have to figure out how to get there. How do we get here? Oh.
They will
Through this pass. Okay.
Pathetic. Leave it to me.
Your struggle is pointless.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
Fine.
I love their comments in
Everything
fights.
has an end.
Alright. Just to get rid of that other one. Or
All right,
close.
here goes nothing.
We got more glossary on the Medusas. And a snake shield.
Child's play.
Stop that. Get a fireball in here. Get a fire spark in here. Let's drop a heal. Please, please. Okay, never mind.
Well, I will do it.
Alright, there we go. Get a spark, get an entangling shot, a feint. You already...
Let's see.
Well, that works. What do we get here? We get the infectious suffering.
What the hell? Blazes. This island is beautiful in its own way.
That's so.
20 to 22 damage. It's one-handed. Attacks hit 2 additional targets. That would be nice if I had someone who was using a shield. But we don't. Yes. What is this? I don't have all of the gems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1. I have 5. So I'm missing 1. Now there are Medusas all over the place. Right, so we got food. We've got the Snake Devourer. Chance to apply stunned. Extra damage to Medusas. Orcish Great Mace. Tower Shield of Hardening. And a Enchanted Heavy Plate. Alright. What are you wearing? The Impervious Protector. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that. 41 to 44. Let's arrange this. Let's see here. Another two-handed. Yeah, those maces are the only thing. This one does fire damage, except I have ice, siege, fire, and blunt. I have ice because of the Winter's Amulet. So, I think we're going to leave that. It seems like the Medusa are now hunting for us. Oh, wow, that revealed like half of the map. Okay, how do we get here? Here's from this side. Well, hello. How did I know that we were going to run into Medusas here? Plan is to kill the Medusas so that we can move on. Another snake spear. Again, how original.
Let's see what we can do.
All right.
As you require.
Pathetic.
Let's see what we can do.
All right, let's cross the river so that we can see what else we have in store for us. Namely, what's up with these Shaper ruins. Because that's exactly what they are.
Leave it to me.
Get ready.
Either that or they're Snake Serpent ruins.
Impressive.
A new point of interest. Yeah, no kidding. Gold and another part of the keystone. This looks like this is going to be food.
Now would you look at that?
Yep. And what about the... Can I get any kind of reaction from the gate? No. And this is either going to be a chest or it's going to be iron. One of the two. Ah, Mage Black Robes of Focus and a Talisman of Aenar's Grace. It will silence one enemy. Now, over here... let's see here. Let's connect these two.
Yes.
Let's tell you guys to...
They will fall.
I saw a little red dot. Oh, we could have gotten there that way? Huh. Alright, let's drop a fireball here. Let's drop a fire spark back here. Purge or entangling shot. Purging shot. And a nice little heal.
What is it?
There we go. Now we can go through here.
Interesting.
Okay, so now that we're here, we can finish exploring this side. What? Oh, that's iron. That's a lot of iron. That is a ton of iron.
Plan.
Well, hello, Mr. Devourer. Faint. War cry. Let's get you guys to back off.
Leave it to me.
Healing.
Oh boy. That was a little bit close. Alright. Let's have some of that sweet demonic essence.
You got
Ow.
Let us make this quick.
I think it's going to revive if I leave it like that.
Just give the word.
Which is possibly where the one that's way up top in Mulandir came from. It's me not knowing that I needed to do that. Seriously? Oh, I never went this way, did I? Okay. Well, let's come down over here and see what's on this side of the beach.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
This place is a blip.
What is it?
Let's get some ice going in here. Let's get a fireball going. Oh boy. Get a war cry. Get another entangling shot over here. Keep them all in place. It's a good thing Druzzl has so much focus regeneration.
Plan.
Well, I didn't need that fireball, but thanks. We got a rusty morning star out of that. And some additional gold.
Really?
Alright. Is there anything back here that's special? No. Of course not. Why would there be? That just makes things interesting, right? I love the way that the waves, quote unquote, work.
Pathetic.
It actually seems to be easier to see through the fog of war.
Whatever's necessary.
Easy.
Possibly because the contrast is a little bit
Everything has an end.
better.
Here we go.
All right.
I will do as I must.
Can I go through there? I can.
Let's see what we can do.
Which leads us to a small shield of haste. On block, get hasted for 5 seconds.
They will fall.
And there's more.
Let us make this quick.
Well, a little bit more
Everything
anyway.
has an end.
Okay, so there's no... Apparently there is coming over here. Oh, look at that.
Interesting.
Alright, well then let's take the shortcut. Considering we basically have to run all the way back over here and this distance would be slightly shorter. Right. I can't actually control the camera when I'm in follow mode. I was trying to. It wasn't working. All right.
Got it.
Let's go to the other beach.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I don't know if I can go to this beach. I must be able to. How would we get... Ah, we'd get there through there. Okay. Although they're going this way. So I guess we'll go down to this beach. I'm guessing we can walk through right here.
As you want.
Could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yes, of course.
All right. What is over here? Oh, hey, look. There's actually
Let's
something
see.
here. We get Sacrifice of the Julius. One-handed. A chance to apply bleeding. Auto damage increase against Medusas. And a potion of relief. All right. Well, sadly, we're not looking for relief.
Fine.
We're looking for, well, everything, actually. Can we just run across here? Apparently we can, because we're about to.
As you want.
All right, let's go past a little bit just to make sure, yeah. All right, this is a blackened spear. Deals additional damage black. Interesting. Now we'll go around the point here.
Got it.
Or not. Or we'll walk all the way around. There's got to be something on this beach that I don't know about yet. And then we'll maybe go get the Medusas. We'll have to see what time it is when we finally finish exploring. You know, this could have been a good Let's Play game on the actual channel itself, not just on the live stream. Ooh, food! Free food!
Save for the Medusa, this place looks quite serene.
I will take the free food. No, that's not where we want to go. We want to go over here. All right. Now, is there anything down on this side? The answer is a resounding no. All right. Well, then let's come up over to about here.
All right, here goes nothing.
And we'll follow them as they do that. See if we run across anything else. Besides some fights. I know there are going to be at least one fight. See? One fight. I don't technically even have to do anything. The only time we'd have to stop is if there's loot. Does he have some sort of, Auto attacks, inflict pure damage, max health, leech life, and focus. Yep, there it is. I knew there was some way that he was healing all the time, but I didn't know what it was. He is way ahead of the rest of us. Granted, I'm ahead of most of the rest of us, too. You know what? Let's grab the prisoners today.
Leave it to me.
Whatever's necessary.
Because that'll get us our last stone as well.
Villagers.
Let's do this. Give me word.
As long as he hits, that is.
Child play. You'll regret it.
What's next?
Get ready.
Thunk. Alright, this should be the last stone.
Finally.
And I'm curious what happens if we slot all these in. Well, that siege damage is some siege damage.
SWTOR, you killed them. Who are you?
Your Yara sent us. Are you okay? Can you walk?
Yes, I think so. Are we free to go?
Yes, they're awaiting you in the village.
Go? After all this cursed brat did to us?
What do you suggest? I don't know about you, but I have someone to take care of.
Well then go. I'll join the outsider. You do need help, don't you?
I've heard.
Then I'm with you.
Me too. I want to be there when that child gets brought to justice.
I hope you know what you're doing, Ruslan. I really hope you do.
Just go. We'll be back.
Okay, why are they coming with me?
A fine plan.
I'm only planning to come up here and slot these stones in and see what it does. Alright, all the way up top. I don't think these guys have respawned, but just in case. I kind of wish I could outfit them. Wait, there's a path over here. Is there anything out here? Holy cow. Look at that. I found something.
Uh-huh.
Something that you can see from this side. Alright, what do we got, Tahar? A single iron ore. Oh, wait, that was the big one. Okay, what's this? We get a blackened sword. Ooh, HP and focus. Unbreakable ice and a healing potion. Okay. Who has HP? You have HP. You could definitely use that that new one that we just picked up. Give her some
like
extra as well. Wait, what's this? What is this? How did we miss this? This massive thing right here. All right, we'll get that later. Right now, we have this to check.
Of course.
I should have all the stones.
Did you hear that? It triggered something.
You're right.
I'm dead.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Get a war cry in there too. Get him to attack you. Tangling, fireball, spark.
What is it?
I'm trying to keep them healed at least a little bit. Wow, this battle is difficult. Well, more difficult.
So, what's the plan?
The plan is to find out what we just got. We just got a Shield of Deadly Allure. Grants you an aura that applies weakened to nearby enemies. Alright, we may be re-speccing. Oh, there's another shrine here. How did we miss this? How did we miss all of this? Wow.
Let us make this quick.
Well, okay. Apparently we missed a lot. Like a ton. Which tells me that there's still stones left. At least one, which means I didn't slot them all in like I should have. Whoopsies.
Whatever's necessary.
So there's going to be stuff up here. There's at least one thing I can see it right here. Thank you for joining that particular area. I wonder if this will heal them. Nope. Okay. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff here. Pelts, teeth.
Interesting.
Pelts, teeth. Pelts,
Let's
teeth.
see.
Those freezes. Flaming polearm. Fire damage. HP. A walking corpse. And white resistance. Okay. Well, let's see here. This is where we want to ultimately go, so let's go this way.
Everything has an end.
I think we would have found this eventually. But, yeah. Better to find it now than much, much, much later.
They will fall.
You know, I thought for a second that that was a human. Just 1 second. Boom. All right. Let me guess. Another statue? Yep. This should be some stone. Excellent. And then there was a, yeah, some loot over here. A snake spear. I thought we took that particular snake spear. All right, we've already been through there. Now I guess we're coming over here. So what all is up here? And then we have to run all the way back up to the top of the mountain again. All right, we got stone.
Now would you look at that?
Got enchanted gamberson of resistance and another part of the keystone.
Let's see.
And iron. Yep. Okay. Now, by chance, did this door open? No, not yet. So let's come back up here. I do believe we have to do this again. Oh, let's do an attack move. And follow them while we do it. Oh, I love it when my back just pops into place. You're doing a little stretch and everything just kind of slots back in. Definitely makes everything feel better. A lot better. Now, if I'm focused on him, I don't follow him. I always follow me. Interesting. Can I not bring me? Like, is that a possibility?
Interesting.
All right, let's do this again. We should have the one stone left. There are no more stones.
That way?
I'm guessing this is...
Corporal.
Oh, I can now click on the door. I can now click on the door. So let's follow just because we might end up in a fight. It's at least possible. Although I guess not very likely. Oh good, they are still following us. I was a little worried there for a minute.
Let's see. Yes.
So I can
Now
right
we
click
should
on
look
it,
at that.
but it won't let me do anything? Okay, and we have how many of these pieces? We have 3 fragments. Okay. Can I come back in this way?
Fine.
Yay! Oh, we gotta go to here. Alright, so they're all in, which is good.
Tondai, outsider. What do you need?
I found and rescued your people.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Tahar. You have no idea how much that means to me. The thought that my son caused all this. I still find it hard to believe. But be that as it may, at least now we are able to defend our village again. You should go talk to our shaman now. He will be able to both assist you with your passage back to the mainland and with taking care of Shar. I'll be here if you need anything else.
Alright.
I'll be off. Thanks for your time.
Now we get to talk to this guy. And they're still following me, although
Are
now...
you the shaman? The Yaras sent me.
Ah, yes, that's me.
Control them.
Tondai, friend. She told me you'd come. You're looking for a way back to the Forsaken Land, aren't you?
A way back to Nortander, yes.
Good. First of all, I can't thank you enough for what you did. Those people, my friends, they might be dead if the stars hadn't sent you.
Praise the stars. But how do we get back to the mainland?
Of course, let's make it brief. It is possible to reactivate the portal. Not the one you came through, but another one. However, it won't be easy.
Why?
Well, for starters, Shar's snake spawn is all over the island, probably also near the portal. We need to free it from them first, which would most likely provoke counterattacks on the village. Rebuilding requires stone and wood. Reigniting it requires energy. And finally, to activate it, we need a portal stone.
Like this one? This is the one we used to get here.
Show me. Yes, that's a portal stone, but you used up all its energy, so it's useless now. We need a new one.
How do we repair it? I'm not an expert on portals.
Which is why I'm here. I already talked to the Holy Yaris about it, and we will give you a handful of able men to help you find the resources. Wood and stone should suffice. Once they've found enough, just send them to the portal and I'll instruct them.
And how do we reignite it?
This is where the channeling altar comes in.
Channeling altar?
Yes. Briefly put, it transforms energy, transmutes it. It's really hard to put into words for a layman, but our tribe has used it for generations. And apart from the snake spawn ritual, it's our only means of defense. It's also what I use to maintain those barriers I've conjured around the village. Once the altar runs out of material to transmute, the barriers vanish. Which is why we need to be vigilant that this doesn't happen.
This sounds very similar to Shaper technology. According to the lore, half of the metals they mined were used to fuel their weaponry.
So the Hibernians used it too. Seems that a lot more of their culture was based on Shaper knowledge than we thought.
That's true.
I assume by Shapers you mean the Zarlanthep. Yes, the Hibernians used a lot of what they left the world with.
I see. Any ideas where we could find a new portal stone?
Well, this is the most complicated part of the story. Though it's theoretically possible, I doubt you'll find one that is still fully intact. However, if you find me enough Hibernian crystal shards, that might work too.
Hibernian what?
Crystal shards. It's the raw material runes are made of. If we're lucky, we might find some in the ruins on the island. But again, no promises.
What about these? I found them in the Hibernian ruins on the island.
Let me see. Saras Jadul, yes, they are. This is good. You were really lucky, you know that? Without these crystals, there would have been no way to reopen the portal. We still haven't finished the repairs on the portal yet. It's more complicated than I thought, but I need time to create a functioning portal stone from the shards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let us talk once the repairs are finished. Hopefully I'll be ready by then.
All right. Then I best get started.
Yes. Good luck. I will be here and will prepare the charging ritual.
All right, so I just lost all 3. The villagers are going to help me set up this. Okay. All right, so I am going to end today's live stream off here. I hope you folks have enjoyed it as much as I did. I loved exploring this island, getting into the lore. I just wish I knew what this did. I might look it up in between this episode, or in between this live stream and tomorrow's, but we'll have to see. I'm kind of a little short on time. So yeah, hope you folks enjoyed it. I will catch you folks either tomorrow at noon Eastern time or on one of my YouTube videos over on YouTube. And until then, stay frosty out there.